Phoenix, Arizona, the destination for the Warriors. The devastating combination of Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, the heart and soul of the team, are laser focused on a win as they make their final adjustments for their match against the Suns. Warriors, Suns, tip-off coming right up. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Chris Paul.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder, and it's Paul in at the point. We should see a lot of three-point attempts tonight. You played with some of the great shooters in your career, Chris. How would some of them fit? In this three-point era.
Oh, man, I mean, you talk about it. Peja Stojakovic won the three-point championship. Chris Mullin, he was an awesome three-point shooter. My man Bobby Jackson, he would let it fly. Tracy Murray, oh my goodness. Tim Legler, they would let it fly. So I was blessed to play with some great three-point shooters. What's up, fellas? I'd pick any of them in a three-point contest.
Great D that time from Green. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Curry gets the bucket.
Oh, probably isn't a better catch-and-shoot player in the game. Steph right on time once again.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. Unsurprisingly, he's focused on what it might take to slow down Steph Curry. Coach told me whenever possible, he'd like to force him to shoot over length. But that's going to take a total team effort and quick rotations. It's easier said than done. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And here's Wiseman after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. A nice shot by Booker.
Exceptional instincts from the clever guard, Paul. I mean, reading the D, making the right pass.
To the middle, here's Curry. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Curry's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Got a hand on it. And now the Suns, a fast break. Oh, Ayton in position. The shot misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
No good from Booker. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the jam by Oubre.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now here's Paul. 26 points for him last game against Detroit.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And here is Curry after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Wiseman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And you see the recognition. Thompson, dependable at getting it to the open man.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Booker against Thompson. Again, the miss by Booker.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I'll keep saying it. The most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% from beyond the arc for his career now. But what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, no, he can play for forever.
First free throw is good.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
And both free throws good for Curry. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Now here's Curry. 29 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Green passes to Oubre, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
Now here's Paul. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Oh, yeah, more than anyone. Paul knows to have success, you got to do it with ball movement.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Outside Curry. All sorts of time. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Suns trail by 4. Paul surveying the floor. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
Almost beyond belief. I mean, even on a bad night, you think they'd at least be competitive.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharch comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. And the Warriors also making a change. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Green. Now here's Payne, guarded by Curry. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oubre with it. Now guarded by Payne. And finished off by Oubre.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Bridges. And Saric kicks to Payne. Booker the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Smith checked in for Phoenix. Different look here for the Warriors. And he makes both free throws.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Poole the pass to Wiggins. And stolen by Payne. Fast break, here come the Suns. And the dunk by Booker.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Good D by Booker.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Bridges. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Bazemore gets the bucket.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Payne passes to Smith. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Etuan Moore comes in for Booker. Smith hits them both. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts at maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Moore nails both of them. Warriors leading by 3. Wiggins outside. Passes it to Looney. Bazemore on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. 4 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first free throw is good. And so Bazemore nails both of them. Suns trail by 5. Moore outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Warriors making a switch here. Lee's checked in. And so Moore nails both of them. And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pascal, the basket pool. On the wing, Lee. Nailed from 3-point land.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Payne looking around. Johnson goes in. That shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams will learn about each other tonight. So much changes from year to year.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Now here's Payne. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Johnson left side. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
And a wide open look for Lee. Connects from three-point range. Lee's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 9 points. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
And so here is Golden State after the Suns pick up 2.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now Payne. He dishes it to Johnson. Pulls it up. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Bazemore on the wing. He has 5. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Here's Payne. The Warriors pull it in.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Suns. There's the triple. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Payne's got 5 now.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many other points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And a tremendous offensive catalyst, Chris Paul recently talked about the defensive side. Spoken like a future head coach, Greg.
And when it comes to closing, CP3 wants to leave nothing to chance.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Eric Pascal out there with Looney. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Lee in at the shooting guard.
And last year, Pascal had to do more than probably was expected of him. But this year, a much different story.
Well, even in college, he played a more complementary role to the stars around him. Well, the Warriors have a lot of stars, and Pascal is really thriving in his role.
For Phoenix, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto MB down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Curry against Paul. Paul is doubled. 13 feet away. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
When you have a four-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
Here's Paul. The Warriors making the shot. From deep, more. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Lee. Makes it off the glass. Lee's got 8 points.
He could wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
Inside.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. To the inside. Here's Green. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You got to be aware of Green. Although he's a pass-first player, he even looked for a shot in here.
Lee against Moore. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Wiseman. Here's Curry. Finished off the break. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
So for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Smith. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Moore. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup men. Number 1, Steph Curry.
it's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns trail by 13. Paul dishes to Bridges. Here's Ayton. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Bazemore inside the three-point line. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Curry passes to Green. Wiseman kicks to Oubre. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No.
And yeah, I was wired shut
Wow.
for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Ouch. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one-and-done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
Warriors leading by 15. And the pass to Green. Some solid defense from Ayton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Offensive rebound. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
A lot of bunnies come Green's way because of the way he works on the offensive glass.
And last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates weren't around, he was exposed at some points. And he was frustrated much of the time, but that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now he's right back to competing. I mean, for Draymond, defense is still his calling card. The versatility to switch 1 through 5, contain, get back, communicate, be in a position to help. He does it all.
And that one drops. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Thompson passes to Curry. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 13 points for Steph Curry.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Phoenix calls timeout. And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the third day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year, but the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Ayton. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there. He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Got a hand on it. Now the Warriors moving it up. Oubre's got the ball. Such a wide open look. Curry's got 16.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Paul outside. And that time also a missed shot. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Now, this guy can play. Whatever they ask Thompson to do, he is more than willing. I mean, he knows how to create his own space to get a shot off near the rim.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from Klay Thompson. Didn't think that was going to go in. Paul's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Thompson against Booker. And there's the feed to Ayton. Green with the block. And he gets it back. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is where Curry does historical damage. I mean, prolific and efficient from range.
And the Suns call time. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
So for the Suns, Sharch has checked in for Jay Crowder, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Warriors also making a change. Looney's checked in. Now here's Booker. 35 points for him last game against Detroit.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Payne passes to Sharch. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton finds Booker. Here's Payne. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Here's Looney. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Thompson.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him. And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
2.
Free throw good, Booker. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Both good from the line that time.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Booker against Thompson. From downtown, Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Pass to Oubre. From about 19 feet, the shot by Looney, no good. The Suns shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Ayton with it. He had 15 points last outing. No good from Booker. Thompson against Ayton. Misses off the left iron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at their offensive end.
Well, Phoenix shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak show. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Offensive rebound. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 12 in the game.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for it.
On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Thompson. Golden State's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. The three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 24 points.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
And here's Payne. He has 5. Snatched up. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's Curry. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payne dishes to Booker. Oubre pulls it in. On the wing, Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
Is there anybody with a quicker release than Thompson? I mean, if there is, I haven't seen him. That's a lightning-quick trigger.
Booker. He's off on that one. Got it off in time. That one misses. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. It's time now to go courtside. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 24 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. It's been quite a night so far for him. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, we're seeing what makes Steph Curry special. He's not beating you with size or playing above the rim. He's dissecting you and your defense with skill and creativity.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, Ernie, they had a ton of fouls. Jeez. And the points they gave up at the free throw line added up in a hurry. They got to calm down during the break and play much more control in the second half.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Curry with it. He's picked up.
Oh, don't sleep on Clay's hops. 6'6" and has surprising bounce.
Paul kicks to Booker, passes to Crowder. Sinks the three-pointer. Crowder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Outside, Green. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bridges finds Booker. That's tipped. Oubre, no one around him. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight. Outside, Crowder. And there's the pass to Paul. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Down low, here's Curry. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Love how determined Paul is inside. He's skilled at figuring out ways to pick up contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Paul.
He's going to finish his career way up there on the all-time steal list. That's one thing I know about CP3.
And Paul drills both of them. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland, taking on the Trailblazers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. To the paint, it's deflected and stolen by Ayton. Paul passes to Booker. Shoots from 14. Here's Ayton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And Green slams it in.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Booker inside. It's up against Thompson. Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Misses the wing 3. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And they double up Paul. Good D by Thompson. Warriors shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. That one drops for him. Oubre's got 17 now.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Paul with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Ayton dishes to Booker. High post shot, and he connects with the jumper. Booker's got 30.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Now here's Curry. He's got 26. Here's Wiseman.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And the Suns call time. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
So for the Suns, Smith comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Moore subbed in for Booker. And the Warriors making a change here. The Suns shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Paul, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 15.
The touch from way outside. Paul's range has become almost limitless.
Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Smith. In the corner, Crowder with it. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
No good from Lee. Phoenix has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Goes back up. In deep. Crowder drops it in. Crowder's got his second bucket of the night.
Crowder's a guy that does so many of the little things for them. Just like they're cleaning up the mess on the offensive glass.
Outside, Green. Pass to Poole. From outside the arc. Rebound by Smith.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Paul for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Paul's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Phoenix.
Important that Paul is effective with the 3-point shot. I mean, he forces the D out on him, and that opens up other parts of the floor.
Pass to Green. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple. Green's got 12.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Moore passes to Paul. Paul missing again. The Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Lee outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Bridges against Wiggins. Crowder inside. Yep, it counts. He's got 7. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Poole. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And he makes that one. Now Moore. Bridges up top. Tries from 10. The kick out to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And with his feet set, Crowder can definitely hurt you from long range.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Golden State moving it around. Poole the pass to Wiggins. Second chance effort. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. But all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Wiseman.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
It's stolen by Wiseman. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. Lee kicks to Wiseman. Passes it to Poole. The high post shot. They grab their own miss. Green, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Here's Paul. Connects on the open J. Paul's got 20 points.
The textbook release. I mean, his shot always looks good coming out of Paul's hands.
Timeout.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. So for the Suns, Sharch checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. The Warriors also with a sub. Pascal's checked in. Green, the pass to Poole. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Poole's got 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Smith outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now a moment to see the stats for Wiggins. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging 17 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so he hits both. Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Moore inside, guarded by Green. The Warriors shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Wasted no time on that one. And that's 18 points for Draymond Green.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And he comes up with the deuce.
That's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Here's Poole. 8 points for him. A three-pointer, Wiggins. The shot, no good. Here's Johnson. Great tee that time from Green. And now here's Wiseman, the fast break champs. Another shot, and the rejection by Smith. And now the Suns, a fast break. Moore's running. It's tipped. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. Here's Green. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
I like seeing Green take advantage and take charge with his scoring. It doesn't happen every game, but you see he can do it.
Payne passes to Smith. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Warriors, number 1.
Now, they've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
2.
That's good from Payne. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for each one more. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Warriors. 1:51 left to play here in the third. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Sharch kicks to Payne. For 3, Booker. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Booker looking around. Booker draws the double. The pass to Payne. Jacks up a three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
3.
They get Stephen Curry. That's good from Payne. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. The Warriors shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. From past the arc, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Payne passes to Saric. Back to Payne. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Booker against Thompson. And the Suns miss again. The Warriors shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. The 3 from Johnson. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Aiden uses his size to draw these fouls.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Ayton hits them both. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry with it. 26 points for him. High arcing shot, and he lays it up and in. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just another tool in the toolbox for Curry. A quick flip over the top.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Thompson, Eric Pascal out there with Looney, and it's Wanamaker in at the 1. From deep, and Galloway pulls it down. And so Galloway with it, he'll bring it up for the Suns. Johnson can't hit. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Pascal. Missed inside.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Goes back up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And that one falls for Johnson. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
And so he makes both from the line. The Warriors shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Pass to Pascal. Looney kicks to Thompson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Nader. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Payne. Here's Nader. 5 to shoot. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Wanamaker. Nader grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Back to Payne. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bangs home the trifecta. Galloway has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A dependable shooter from outside the arc. You can tell Galloway really believes in his 3-ball.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. There's the pass to Pascal. Thompson for the triple. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Johnson for 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Warriors go the other way with it. Thompson left side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And with the move league-wide for greater representation, some are calling for more diversity in front offices. Chris, some say progress isn't coming fast enough. What do you think?
I think progress hasn't happened fast enough either. Put me on that list. Let me sign that petition. Because even in the coaching ranks, fewer black head coaches this season, you know, teams need to hire the best candidate. No one's saying anything different than that, but the fact of the matter is they're not interviewing some of the best candidates. That's all. Let some of the best candidates in the door, and they should be hired.
Booker dishes to Paul. Here's Ayton, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. Pass to Oubre. And Crowder comes up to help. Wiseman.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? To the middle. Here's Booker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Lee passes to Thompson. Nobody near Pascal. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Warriors leading by 23. Here's Thompson, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
He's not just a spot-up shooter. Thompson also loves trying his luck on the drive and getting inside.
On the wing, Booker. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And finished off by Oubre.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Down low and stolen by Booker. An even 3-on-3 break. Thompson against Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Pass to Thompson. Over Paul. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Man, it's so fun watching Thompson catch fire. He's such an elite scorer. He only needs a few to fall to get it going.
Booker against Thompson. Fires from deep. No good from Booker.
After a monster first half from three-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Thompson against Booker. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, you know, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, yeah, the emotional aspect of some point has been alleviated. And I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out with. I don't think the NBA is any different.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On defense, the Warriors. In the corner, Smith with it. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
The Suns shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. The Warriors have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
And the first one drops. So for the Suns, Damian Jones is checked in for Ayton. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Chris Paul. Then for the Warriors, Smailagic is checked in, and Wiggins is subbed in for Thompson. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Chris, you look at last year's all-defensive first-teamers, 4 out of 5 of those guys were 6'10" or taller. Clearly, size is an advantage.
Yeah, size or at least length. I mean, long arms, you know, with that comes block steals and deflections. You know, as long as you can move your feet, though, bigger is better.
Here's Poole. Lee outside. From outside, off the mark. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Smailagic passes to Lee. And here's Wiseman. Here's Poole. Passes it to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Galloway taking his time here. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That is his first foul of the game. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Golden State. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Damian Lee. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And Moore kicks to Galloway. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Inside, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Poole. He can't get it to go. Smith with the defensive effort. Here's Nader. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Poole no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Smith outside from the arc. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Poole the pass to Pascal. And Jones sends it back.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Pascal, the pass to Wanamaker. Chris, you had some great battles with those guys in the 2020 Hall of Fame class, like Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. And I know you're going to join them in Springfield in the Hall of Fame soon as well.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. It was an honor playing against these guys. You know, when you think about Kobe and the Mamba mentality, as a friend, you just miss that competitive spirit, and it was an honor to call him an opponent and a friend. Tim Duncan, you had to be prepared when you went up against him and his great Spurs team. And same with Kevin Garnett, just energy and passion, and one of my favorite players of all time. So it was an honor playing against them and an honor to call them friends.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Wanamaker. It's stolen by Smith. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Misses the slam off the fast break. And so it's Golden State with it. Wanamaker the pass to Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again. Well, Phoenix shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Drills it from outside.
I like the confidence from the guard. Galloway, he shows no fear in shooting off the pass.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Can they get it? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Phoenix has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
And here's Golden State. The pass to Wiseman. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wanamaker misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Phoenix, no good that time either. So it's the Warriors now. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Here's Poole, defended by Jones. Here's Poole. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.